Hi, this is Landy Peak with Peak Possibilities, and today I want to talk about a couple of ways that we can calm our nervous system with COVID-19 and most of us stuck at home. It does make it so a lot of us have a really heightened nervous system. So we're more anxious, we're more easily irritated. You notice kids are a little bit more fussy. A lot of that can really indicate that we have a heightened nervous system. And so there's ways that we can calm our nervous system and help our kids calm the nervous system so that we feel a little bit more centered and more in control of our feelings. And so the first one I want to start with is just breathing. But there's a key to breathing. So we all know you take a big breath and it's supposed to calm you down. The key that most leave out, it's the exhale that you need to focus on instead of the inhale. It's the exhale that helps the brain regulate. It's not necessarily the inhale that helps the brain regulate. So for an exhale, for adults, what you can do is just inhale and exhale, holding it long. So doing this, and you'll just do this 3, 4, 5 times. Inhale, exhale, out long, inhale, exhale, out long. And as you do that, you'll notice that your body is settling. So I can feel my body start to settle. I had kind of a chaotic morning this morning, so I definitely needed some more work to kind of get my body centered. So that long exhale is really important. Now, getting a kid to sit there and do an inhale, exhale long, you're going to lose attention. So one of my favorite ways to get kids to do this long exhale is the volcano breath. And kids love it. So you're going to get your arms involved too. You're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale really long as your arms go down. And I call it the volcano breath because often we feel like we're going to erupt like a volcano, and so this is kind of our eruption. So inhale, ready, as long as you can. A lot of kids really like that volcano breath, and they will blow out longer. Now, if you do have a kiddo that does their little and I'm done, do races. Sometimes a little bit of competitiveness can get kids to get a little bit longer. So who can hold, who can blow out the longest? So have them go against you, against a sibling, and see who can actually blow out the longest. Now, this is going to take some skill for kids that have never practiced this, so that's okay. It might be just a few seconds, and then they're going to build, and as they build, you'll be able to notice that they're going to be a lot calmer. So inhale, and see who can hold it out the longest. And it's a really good way to feel centered and calm. That exhale is key. So that's my favorite, easiest way throughout the day to help center the nervous system. The other way that you can help kids feel centered is called, it's a nervous system release. Dural tube release is what it's specifically called. And it's something that you can do for your child. Now, this is a great one to do at bedtime because it does relax the whole body. If you come in to see me in my practice, I do this with almost every person that walks in the door because even outside of COVID, we are a very go, 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 go. And we need our full body to relax to be able to do the therapeutic style that I use. So what I'm going to show you is how to do it on a child and how to do it on yourself. So this is key. On yourself is a little bit harder, but it is doable. Okay, so for a child, you're going to have them lie down. Now, you can do it sitting up, and it works sitting up. I think it's more relaxing sitting down. Now, the really cool thing is the parents that I've taught this in my practice and the kids that I've worked with that have done this, their kids will actually ask for this this method, and Mom, do that thing that Miss Landy teaches, because they'll be heightened. And I've had kids who have told me, and parents have told me that their kids have been overstimulated in church and asked to be able to have this calming method, overstimulated in games, overstimulated in lots of things, and they know and feel that this works, so they actually ask for it, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna lower down. And so what you're going to do is you're going to have your kiddo, see if I can get angled, just lying down. Now, bedtime is a great time to do this. See if I can go back a little bit. I want to flip my camera around now. So bedtime is a great time to do this. And so I do it with my kids, often during story time or when we sing songs at night, because it's a nice way that you can still have connection. My kids can lay in bed. I can kind of kneel beside their bed and be able to do it. You're going to take one hand and place it right at the back of the head, where the head-neck junction joins. So that's where you're going to put one hand. Your second hand is actually I'm going to switch hands so you can see this hand. Actually going to go right on their sacrum. And you're going to go right under their sacrum, and you're just going to let them breathe and relax and talk. And you'll notice, I'm going to flip my hand over because on myself, my wrist doesn't turn that way. You'll notice, and I can feel it in my body, that they'll start calming, and you often just get a nice exhale. And that's the sign. And then you just hold it until your child starts moving away or tells you to take your hands out. They know when their body's like, I'm done, and that's okay. Now, to be able to do it yourself, a little bit more tricky, but you're going to do it the same way that I just did on myself. So you're going to have one hand at the base of your head, right at your neck, your other hand right under your sacrum. And you can do an arm underneath if that's more comfortable. For me, that makes me really arch my back. My hand here, you can also put an arm underneath your head if that's more comfortable. But for me, hand, and then my other hand is right on my sacrum. And then you're just going to let yourself relax and melt. And this is a beautiful way to really calm your nervous system. And so I use this, with adults and kids, so that we can really calm the nervous system. And it's just a really beautiful calming. If you have any questions, you're welcome to Facebook Peak Possibilities, website possibilitiesot.com, or text at 575-208-5434, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. We'll talk to you soon.